Well, all y'all better get your thinking caps on because we're about to play Outward. What is this series about? Well, it's all about learning about games using the scientific method. What can we discover without opening Wikipedia? Let's dive right in. Some ground rules I should mention before we get into it. These menu screens, loading screens, I don't know what you call them. Anything that has words on the screen that is not part of the world, I'm going to call the narrator. We will trust the narrator implicitly. The narrator has never led me wrong. Can we trust anything you say? I'm going to assume that the narrator is not lying to me. I think narrator lied to us. If you find an instance of the narrator lying to us, please feel free to let me know. Outward. How many times have I opened you? The real reason I like Outward is because they have one of the most accurate character models. Finally, a game that represents me. Ugly. What are we gonna do? Well, first, I need to figure out if my controls are messed up. What is going on? I should be able to go to the menus. Oh, I hadn't done this yet. Well, we'll be right back. Okay, now, what is the first thing that we need to do? We're in this world. I don't really know anything about this world, wink. And what we need to do is we need to be able to calculate as many things as we can about this game's wiki page without ever opening it. How do you do that, one might ask? Well, the first thing that any scientist needs when embarking on a new adventure is a backpack. I hope all of you have your science backpacks. Ours has a pan. Why it has a pan is not for you to question. Actually, it is. Everything is for you to question. This is science. That's what this is for. That's what this is about. If you're not questioning your life right now, I don't know why you're here. Now, one thing that we'll have to do is calculate how damage works in this game. If we go to the character menu real quick, we'll notice that the narrator, thankfully, has told us that we have 100 out of our 100 max health points mean. What does that mean? Do we have, like, get a hit 100 times and then we die? What is death in this game? We also have this food bar, that's 97%, drink 95%, sleep 98%. We also have a corruption, that's nasty. And then we have temperature neutral currently. We can go all the way up to 100 and all the way down to 0. I wonder if it's like golf or basketball. We'll find out later. We also have 50 mana. That means magic. See, this is one of the few games where both scientists and wizards can coexist. But honestly, what's the difference between scientists and wizardry? Basically the same thing. The other thing about our equipment is that we have these numbers here. What do they mean? Who knows? Okay, so we know that 39 is a swipe to the left. We know 339 is a swipe to the right. Let's bring up the notebook. And as you can see, I have this perfect notebook right here. Why am I using OneNote? Well, that's simple. It's free. As you can see, I have lots planned. Will we get to this? Who knows? Only I know. Let's see if we can block some blows. Looks like our bottom bit is taking damage when we do that. And also when we block, an orange thing comes up over our white marker there. Also, there's this red pillar that I've just been following on my own. Did it ever tell us to follow the red pillar? Not pillar, red pathway. It's like the yellow brick road, but, you know, stained in blood. I must know, did I make an assumption? This can lead to grave mistakes later on. Head down to read basic combat. That's ridiculous. I already read that. I know. Because I have an outstanding memory. Words tutorial. Follow the red line to learn about the big game's mechanics. You can bypass parts of the tutorial by not following the red line. Well, now we know. Narrator has been good to us and shown us the light. If you'll notice on the bottom of the screen, we actually already have assigned all of the skills we know because we are just that amazing. What is this? A cosmetic skill? Summon a Weber? Well, you don't have to tell me twice. What is this curious creature? Ooh. I don't know if I like that. I think I'm gonna call him Jimothy. Come, Jimothy. We must read the next. But firestones? My inventory is empty. I have no firestones. But what's this? I have astral potions, as well as firestone. So this is a fire sigil. I wonder what those emblems mean. We will definitely have to explore that. 4. Ooh. Let's see that again. Ooh. 19. Let's bring up a calculator real quick, because I don't trust math. Our original is 15. 25% of 15 is 15 times 0.25, otherwise known as 3.75. 3.75 plus 15 is 18.75. So the next thing we'll have to figure out is this truly rounding up to 19, or can it just not display 19 and narrator has lied to us yet again? It takes us 3 swings, or 4 swings, to knock him back. Ooh. Well, I was a bit overzealous there, my friends. Jimothy, say some words. I'm too distraught. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 arrows. And yet, it says I have 0 equipped. Arrow quantum theory, question mark? And right in front of me, I see a very sinister trap on the bottom with lots of holes in the ground. Wish me luck, everybody. Oh yeah, that definitely was worth it. Lose 0.5% of your health per second. Well, let's stop that. Someone needs to clean this. But I don't think we should, because we don't have... Oh yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. Come on, Jimothy. Come on, onto the elevator. Jimothy? Jimothy, come on. Jimothy? I'm gonna leave you, Jimothy. I warned you, Jimothy. Pirate code. What was that? Jimothy, how did you get up here? There are so many questions that I want to ask you. What do you see with those eyes? Hunger and thirst. Appease your thirst and hunger, or you will pass out. Not die, pass out. That's good to know. Look at how large these flint and steels are. That's incredible. If you resist 25% decay damage, this will be a 25. So all we have to do is get all of these numbers to 100%, and we win the game. Okay. Oh, I'm hot. What does that mean? Questions for later. For now, we need to cool off. So, we shall drink some water. Will it offer us some hot weather defense? It will. Now that we're equipped for the heat, something tells me we'll need something for the cold. Okay, let's equip our fur armor. Oh, that's much better, much better. Now you can only see my eyes. This spell can light campfires. Let's check it out. Indeed, it can light campfires. Narrator, you've done it again. Looks like I picked up a lantern. Did it all? Oh, look at that. It is in my backpack. And if I press Z... Ooh, I do like that light. Now what happens if I equip the lantern? Looks like I hold it in front of me. I don't know what else I expected. Even with a backpack, you cannot take all the items you will find. That sounds like nonsense. I'm a scientist. I need all the items I find. I use them for science. Oh. If we're holding it, it doesn't count towards our actual bag weight. Interesting. I don't think we have enough space for that. But we do have... Not that. We have... How do I sheathe my weapon again? Jeez. We have this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Leisurely, Jimothy. That's how we will conquer this world. With leisure. Sleep is another of your character's needs. You don't say. Maximum health. Lowered by taking damage. Maximum stamina. Lowered by performing strenuous actions. Now, who defines strenuous? Because honestly, getting out of this chair right now, I would consider very strenuous. My God. Can you imagine? You're plundering a dungeon. You're coming up near to the next boss. And all of a sudden you're like, you know what, I'm tired. Time to break out the tent. And you bring out this bad boy. It's like Harry Potter, Jesus. And our first unit of time. Looks like there's 24 units in a day. I wonder what we'll call these. We'll call these outward hours. Yes, outward hours. Totally original. You'll find that I am quite the creative genius. Onwards. Onwards and upwards. Use the door to exit the tutorial and return to the main menu. Already? You're saying I conquered this world? Jimothy, Jimothy, come up here. Come up here, Jimothy. Jimothy, celebrate with me. Jimothy, Jimothy, come on. You can do it. I believe in you, Jimothy. Jimothy, no. Up here, yes, no. Come, Jimothy, Jimothy. 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 Jimothy! Ah, Jimothy, back where you belong. Next to Ugly Face here. With your just ginormous eyes. My God, Jimothy. You must see just every single direction all at once. It is just truly incredible. And your teeth are very sharp and pointy. I would not want to get bitten by you. Good thing you're tame. Anyways, I think that'll wrap up our introduction into Outward. One of my very favorite games, and something that we will hopefully be exploring over the next couple of months on my Twitch streams, Tuesday and Thursday. Anyways, welcome to an adventure of a lifetime.